Hello everyone, my name is Khawla Jabari and today I'm honored to present our research work entitled ChaCha20A, an improved ChaCha algorithm for secure data transmission in Internet of Medical Things device. This research was conducted in collaboration with Professor Abdurrahim Abdullawi within the Engineering Science Laboratory at the National School of Applied Science, Ibn Tufail University, located in Kenitra, Morocco. The main objective of this research is to enhance both the security and computational efficiency of lightweight cryptographic mechanism adapted to the constraints of medical IoT environments. In this presentation, I will first introduce the context of the digital healthcare sector and highlight the growing importance of connected medical device. Then I will discuss the main security challenge affecting IoT systems, followed by a review of existing cryptographic solution. After that, I will present our proposed enhancements called the ChaCha20A, including its design principle and validation results. Finally, I will conclude with practical application, limitation, and future research perspective. Today, the healthcare sector is undergoing a major digital transformation. Connected medical devices enable remote monitoring, predictive care, and proactive medical intervention. These technologies improve patient outcomes, reduce hospitalization rates, and allow healthcare providers to make faster and more accurate decisions. However, this increased interconnectivity also introduce new cybersecurity risks, especially when sensitive medical data is transmitted over open networks. So we have several studies have highlighted the growing number of cyber attacks targeting healthcare infrastructure. Research work such as those by Zhu, Rahman, and Hamid emphasize vulnerabilities related to communication security, authentication, and data protection. In parallel, cryptanalysis studies on lightweight algorithms demonstrate that performance optimizations must be carefully balanced with cryptographic robustness. Critical questions arise in this context: how we can guarantee the confidentiality and integrity of medical data transmitted through IoT environments. Medical devices often operate with limited computational resource, low battery capacity, and real-time communication constraints. Therefore, traditional heavy cryptographic solutions are not always suitable, which motivates the need for lightweight, secure encryption mechanisms. In this study, we conducted a comparative analysis of several well-known lightweight cryptographic algorithms, including iOS Lightweight's implementations, Speak, Simon, Present, and ChaCha20. The comparison was based on multiple criteria such as security, robustness, computational efficiency, memory consumption, implementation simplicity, and key management flexibility. Although block ciphers like present or speak are specially designed for constrained environments, they often require additional operating modes to provide secure stream-based communication, which may introduce extra latency and implementation complexity. In contrast, ChaCha20 is inherently a stream cipher, making it naturally suitable for real-time data transmission scenarios such as medical sensor communication. To better understand our contribution, it is important to briefly review the internal function of ChaCha20 algorithm. First, ChaCha20 is a stream cipher that operates on 4x4 state matrix composed of 1632-bit words. The encryption process begins by constructing an initial state which integrates three main parameters. We have the secret key, the nonce, and the block counter. This initial state then undergoes a sequence of 20 transformation rounds, alternating between column rounds and diagonal rounds in order to ensure strong diffusion of the input data. After this transformation, the algorithm generates a pseudo-random case stream, which is finally combined with the plain text to produce the ciphertext. The fundamental operation of the Cha-Cha-20 stream cipher is the quarter round function, which is built on a sequence of modular addition, XOR operation, and fixed cyclic rotation constants. This deterministic arithmetic transformation are repeatedly applied during the column and diagonal rounds in order to provide diffusion and pseudo-randomness within the internal states. Although Cha-Cha-20 is widely considered secure and efficient, its internal structure, particularly the use of fixed rotation parameters and predefined permutation patterns, has been extensively analyzed in the cryptographic literature. More recent works have investigated the internal permutation behavior of Cha-Cha from a rotational cryptanalysis perspective, showing that the permutations does not perfectly emulate a random permutation under certain analytical model. While these analyses do not break the full Cha-Cha-20 cipher, they highlight that the deterministic internal transformation may limit entropy diversification in a constrained or adversarial environment. So, motivated by this observation, our research explored the integration of context-dependent permutation and adaptive rotation parameters, leading to the proposal of an enhanced variant of Cha-Cha-20, named Cha-Cha-20A. After completing all transformation rounds, the final internal state is combined within the initial state to generate the keystream block, which is then XORed with the plaintext to obtain the ciphertext. Based on the limitation discussed previously, we propose an enhanced variant of Cha-Cha-20 cipher called Cha-Cha-20A, designed to improve adaptability to constrained and security-sensitive IOMT environments. Our contribution relies on three main improvements: contextual permutation, dynamic rotation, and reduction in the number of rounds. First, unlike the original Cha-Cha-20 design, where permutation followed a fixed deterministic pattern, in our approach, the permutation pattern becomes context-dependent, meaning that it dynamically varies according to selected bits extracted from the secret key. More specifically, the permutation rule is determined by the last four bits of the seventh key word, denoted key 7. As illustrated in this example, when these bits take the value 0110, a specific permutation in the z direction is applied to the state matrix. This transformation modifies the relative position several internal state elements before the next round operation are executed. From a cryptographic perspective, this dynamic permutation strategy aims to strengthen resistance against structural and differential analysis while preserving the lightweight nature of the algorithm. The second improvement concerns the use of flexible rotation values instead of fixed ones used in the original Cha-Cha-20 algorithm. In our approach, the rotation values called Y0, Y1, Y2, and Y3 are generated from small parts of the nouns. More precisely, each rotation depends on the first few bits of nouns segments, which allows the rotation behavior to change from one encryption context to another. This small modification introduces more variation in the internal mixing process of the algorithm. As a result, the way data spread inside the state matrix becomes less predictable for a potential attacker, which can improve resistance against advanced analytical attacks. At the same time, this mechanism does not add significant computational costs, making it well suited for medical IoT devices with limited processing resources. Finally, we propose a controlled reduction in the number of transformation rounds, allowing performance optimization for real-time medical communication systems without significantly degrading the overall security level. So this combined modification enabled ChaCha20 to provide a better balance between security, robustness, and lightweight efficiency, which is essential for next generation medical IoT infrastructure. So in order to evaluate the effectiveness of the proposed ChaCha20A algorithms, we conducted a comparative performance analysis against several well-known lightweight and conventional cryptographic algorithms. The evaluation focused on three key metrics: throughput performance, memory consumption, and CPU execution costs. As illustrated in these results, ChatChat20A achieved a notable improvement in computational efficiency, practically in terms of reduced CPU processing time compared to several reference algorithms. At the same time, we have the memory footprint remains relatively moderate, which confirms the suitability of the proposed design for resource-constrained environments such as IoT device. Um, Although some algorithms may provide higher route outputs, our approach aims to achieve a balanced trade-off between security adaptability and lightweight performance. This result demonstrates that integrating contextual structural variability does not significantly degrade execution efficiently, while potentially enhancing the cryptographic robustness of the system. So, beyond the results presented in this study, several promising research directions can be considered. First, future performance optimization could be explored, particularly for hardware level implementation or energy-aware cryptographic tuning. Second, an important next step consists in the integration of ChaCha20 into real production environments such as secure medical monitoring platform or connected drug transportation system. In addition, future work may focus on advanced cryptographic analysis, including formal security proofs and resistance evaluated against emerging attack models. Finally, this research opened new opportunities for strengthening the security of real-time communication within the next generation Internet of Medical Things infrastructure. So we believe that this contribution may support the development of more secure real-time medical communication system in future digital healthcare infrastructure. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any question or would like further details, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.